144 video. I'm here to share lessons I learn and I'm learning. I hope this helps to support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I speak about one of the best things about learning. A lot of times about learning is that the biggest lesson that you can learn is to unlearn something. So that means that when you want to really make a huge difference regarding your life, is that it's not when you think about what you need to learn. Sometimes you need to understand and learn what you need to unlearn. There's a lot of aspects about everything in life with that mindset. We need to unlearn the things that we learn about the money, because a lot of times people say, "Oh, like it's very bad to be go in debt," but people do not ask why is that, and for what reason. Is it very bad to go for debt for liabilities, for things that you're buying a car? Of course, it's a bad thing to go to debt. Buying groceries, buying something that's buying vacations. That is a very bad idea to go to debt for vacation or for the car. But if you're going in debt for potential building an asset, building a business, and building yourself, of course this is beneficial because you will be able to get out of it. Because when there was a game, economic game, that and I looked into the teams that won, they always went down below the zero to be able to win the game. So that means that they need to take risk. So that means we need to unlearn the understanding about money. Because I love the coaching. I truly believe that every single person needs to have a coach and mentor and pay for services in regarding of their knowledge. A lot of times people do not invest in those trainings regarding budgeting, coaching, mentorship, confidence, a relationship. It doesn't matter what kind of coaching and mentorship it is. It could be related business, but we need to be okay in investing the money because it will save a lot of time, and time is much more important than the money itself. But now, like a lot of times, people do not have the money to invest in coaching, and they think, "Oh, I will do it later. I will do it later. Maybe I will up after a month. Maybe after a year," and they never have that money because they always something comes up, and of course, the money just dries out. But I truly believe when you really invest in yourself, because the best investment that you can make is in yourself, because the investment that you made into yourself will keep it forever. So that means that when you invest in yourself and you borrow the money from friends, from banks, from any other sources, and now you get all the resources and you build some kind of skill, and now you're able to go in the market and make much more money because of that. I truly believe that is one of the best advice that I could make to anyone, because you invest in yourself and you invest in your mindset, you invest in the health, and now because of all those, it builds the confidence. You believe in yourself, because there's two reasons that people do not invest in themselves. Sometimes people do not believe that they're enough and they will not be able to succeed, and that's why they don't invest. So that means if you are that kind of person who do not believe that you can make things happen, what you need to do first, you need to figure out how to build confidence. And I truly believe that one of the best way to build confidence is by small commitments that you do to yourself, and you make it happen. So that means that when you say that you will do something, you always do it. So that means that what kind of small habits you're able to commit to, that you make sure that you're able to make it happen. After that, of course, when you make those small habits happen, then you're able to commit bigger and bigger results. Now, when the confidence increases, and now you know that you're able to persevere, you know that you're able to take actions, then second part is really take it out of that belief that it's wrong to go to debt. Because I just have so many success stories where people really know that they put themselves at the wall, borrow the money, invest in building a skill. It could be someone cybersecurity studying. Some people are studying and taking a sales course. Some other people IT course, or it doesn't matter. Like you look into what kind of specialty you will love to invest in to build that skill, because most likely that skill will build much more money. Because if you are really building a sales skill and you invest in a course that is $10,000, but now after you build that skill you're able to make $10,000 every single month, basically you're making $120,000 a year. And of course that $10,000 investment doesn't seem that big. I think that a lot of times people do not make investments as well because they do not compare apples to apples. They compare pears to apples or oranges, because they say, okay, I'm making $5,000, so $10,000 it seems a lot to me because I'm making only $5,000. But it's not what you're supposed to compare. Not supposed to compare what you're already making to how much the course is. We need to imagine what kind of person you want to become and what kind of course that person and that you want to become is able and wants to invest. So that means that your future self is investing in much more expensive courses, and your future self is looking until you will be able to believe in yourself and purchase some kind of course. Of course, I'm selling today like courses, any kind of courses, because I'm a huge believer. So it doesn't matter what kind of course it is, but start investing time into yourself, because Netflix will not pay your bills, movies will not pay your bills, radio will not pay bills, any kind of music will not pay your bills. So there's a lot podcast potentially could improve yourself, but again, like those podcasts or videos or seminars that you listen, does it build just your mindset or does it build a skill? Because we need to learn to really transfer our time from the mindset sometimes and building our skill, even though that attitude is very, very important. But what do you do on a daily basis that you're able to improve any kind of skill? Because I remember that actually recently, a couple of days ago, I heard that if you invest 100 hours per year building one skill, you will be better than 90% or 80% of all people. Only 100 hours, like it's 20 minutes a day for a year. I truly believe that every single person could find 20 minutes. Of course, if you want to be not 80%, maybe you want to be 95%. Maybe you want to be that 1%er that really have amazing skill set in that specific field. I truly believe that you're able to find 2-3 hours. Because, okay, you can say that, oh, I have responsibilities. But if you invest a year very intensely for 2-3 hours in that one skill, and after that you're able to make much more money and work less hours, you're able to give back yourself time, earn the time back. Because people are afraid to invest 1 year of their time to get back their time for 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years. I truly believe in delayed gratification because that's, I think, that is one of the best advice. Understand what you're able to delay, because most time what you delay, you get even much, much more. So today, just I wanted to share that a lot of times when we want to really improve our lives, we need sometimes unlearn something. And a lot of times, what we need to unlearn is regarding finances and the things that we learn from parents, from friends. And if you want to unlearn, sometimes you need to start looking for people who speak what you do not like. Because when you do not like something, you need to ask you why you don't like it. What kind of beliefs is challenging? And now really consider if your belief is really serving you. Because if your belief is not serving you, maybe it's time to unlearn your belief. I hope you choose to win and see you tomorrow.